these little portable mics. Some of them I have handheld, I have a portable one, and I'm just kind of trying things out. And that's what happens sometimes. You know, we're here in DC, I was talking before, merchant, you see all these guys selling their stuff over here, selling all their merchandise, and about capitalism in so many ways. We've got a new start, a fresh start for America throughout this weekend here in DC for Washington, D.C. for RedDawn Media. Let's say, what's up, bud?
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man.
All right.
You know?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you know.
Got some nice stuff.
Special sworn in.
That's awesome. It's official. 12:01. So what's the big seller this weekend?
It was the winter hats, man. These ones right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 'cause it's cold.
Oh, those are nice. Oh, nice. I'm glad. Hopefully you had a prosperous weekend.
It was a great day. I mean, it was a little disappointing when I heard they brought everything inside,
Yeah.
but I still made it.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel as bad out here.
Well, the sun's here and it's nice.
The sun's here,
When the sun
yeah.
goes down, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game.
Hey, man, you have a blessed day.
You too. Take care. Good luck. The next 4 years. All right.
You want to wait online? We can get into the mall.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a line. I'm gonna wait online and try to head into the mall. See what's doing today, you know? And also it's Martin Luther King Day. So you remember the great Dr. Martin Luther King on the way out here. Well, watch part of this Martin Luther King documentary. Got a little sleepy though on the United Airlines, so I've got to watch the rest of it. It was on the Netflix or whatever. But may he rest in peace. I caught the very beginning of his assassination. They were talking to Jesse Jackson and the upbringing he had with his dad, who was a preacher, and how he was able to naturally use his gift of being a dynamic preacher with political mobilization of having rights and human rights, not just for blacks, but for everyone, right? I have a dream. Certainly today, those emphatic words, America has a dream with a new vision and a new president who gets in office. Donald J. Trump, as the 47th president of the United States, becomes the second president in helicopters flying out. No, I just missed it. Look at all the steam coming from the buildings on this cold day. When I walked into here, as we get in line here, but switch the subjects. When I walked in today, it was balmy 26, felt like 17. Old man winter and Mother Nature, they don't care. So here we are today at the Capitol, waiting in line to go into the mall, or sorry, across the street from the Capitol, in DC, waiting in line. I want to thank anyone who's watching out there, and all the listeners. What are you in line for? We're in line to go into the mall. RD, what's that name over there? What's his name? Kelly? Kelly? All right, Kelly. A little bit of glare. So I asked the producer here. Thank you, Kelly. So that's a long line. It's not that bad. I mean, it's getting longer as it goes up. And it's to go into the mall, so they're checking bags and whatnot. And they're doing their security checks, and they're going to let everyone in by the mall. And my guess is that 90% of these people are MAGA supporters, tourists. They want to enjoy the festivities today. And we're going to cross through the mall down Pennsylvania Avenue, see if we can catch the motorcade. Do I like the Squid Game? It says viewer. Never saw it. Don't know if I like it. Don't know if I don't. You at school? Nope. In Washington D.C. At the inauguration. Change. So, Thomas, Evelyn, got seen the inside of the White House. From Uzbekistan. Here, RD, hold that for a second. Just keep streaming. Get the glasses. Wine doesn't bring it back. So here, you can try this. Glasses out. Okay. All right. Much better. So look at that, RD. You can read this name from Uzbekistan. Look at that name. Watching from Uzbekistan.
Yeah. Hey, they got hot girls in Uzbekistan.
So here. Catherine Guidon, why? Why what? Why am I here in D.C.? To provide coverage. Big chopper bug. That's something. To see patriots in action. To see Americans celebrate democracy. And all that's good with ushering in a new president to replace the past president who did not do his job. That's why I'm here. To cover it as a perspective, journalist perspective. So that's the deal. I'm here covering it and having a good time in the nation's capital. Just these humongous helicopters flying above. There you go. Lots of dignitaries in town, lots of media. When we were, I shall show you some of this here live. We were across the street at the Capitol covering the 21 gun salute. They had media from Sweden. I saw a guy who appeared to be from Turkish, Muslim countries. At least I thought it was Arabic writing with Turkish on his ID badge. And there's just people from pockets all over the United States. Yesterday I met folks from Michigan, Cincinnati, Ohio, a lot of folks from Florida, Nashville, Tennessee, Texas, California. Not too many blue states, mostly red states, which would be expected. But yeah, waiting in line right now. Thank anyone supported. Saw Kelly earlier. Why are you in line? Line from Thomas. Evelyn Leonard, you at school? No. At school.
The reaction time, brother.
All right.
Figure yourself.
Let's see. Lucky's coming over. There you go. There's a fellow journalist. Just curious, checking out his style and streaming up. It is Mike. I don't know. There's competition all over. Now, yesterday there was, I would say, scores and scores and packs of new media meets the old media. I'm right in between. So what you saw now is just new media going around filming, which is what I'm planning to do today. They're using a little setup. Just using his selfie camera, selfie stick. Everyone's got a different setup. You got tripods, you got selfie sticks, got a combination of microphones, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It should be interesting when we do get into the mall. Yeah, he's doing his stuff, look. He's hopping and bopping. Right, he's pretty abrasive with the microphone.
Who?
Did you see the kid?
Oh, yeah.
He's just shoving it in everyone's face. My approach is pretty much to walk up and try to be cordial, ask people for an interview. Everyone is different. Thanos is in the chat. Chris Harvey, what up?
The beginning is better. You gotta come out.
America in action today. 4 more years start with a new president, expected to sign over 200 executive orders. Donald J. Trump ushering in 4 more years to become the second president in American history to win non-successive terms, last and only Robert Cleveland in the late 1800s. Of course, most people have today off to pay homage, honor the late great Dr. Martin Luther King. Of course, made history as walk on these hallowed grounds after this line passes to get into the mall here in Washington, D.C. They're doing security checks. Plenty of that going on naturally in D.C. Humongous weekend, of course, but marred somewhat by the cold weather. Whereas today you'd figure at least 100,000 people. To see how the rat left. You know, you had all these wildfires in California, and the last 4 years, just one nightmare after another. But really highlighted the end of the Biden presidency with another natural disaster that was handled like an international disgrace. And now you get Trump and an amazing cabinet. See them all lined out today. I was watching the coverage on Fox, heading in here with Susan Whaley as chief of staff, the daughter of Pat Summerall, great football announcer with John Madden. We'll see what other nominations get confirmed. I know Marco Rubio, he's in like Flynn. See about Hegseth, Nome, so on and so forth. RFK Jr. And you get the team in place and you get the country going back the right way. Broadcasting live again from the mall in D.C. Bundled up. Helicopters above. Plenty of National Guard members, law enforcement, the whole assortment. The Beltway area, or they call it the EVM, District of Columbia, Virginia, Maryland, seeing a lot of different police cars from all the different agencies, local, federal, so on. Let's take a look at him. He's just shooting everything. He's just asking about shoes. Okay? My whole thing is going to go out there. I'm going to put up some content. I put up some content yesterday on RedDawn Media, just some interviews, and it was just blizzarding, just coming down, ridiculous snow. About 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock yesterday. Wore the wrong shoes, of course. Just got saturated, soaked. So we didn't get in to the Trump rally. Waited in line about 4 hours, but I ran around and put a lot of content on here. And RD waited in line, and we didn't get in. We were about 90%, maybe 95% through the line. We got to the very finish where they're doing what they're doing now. The new experiences of the security check. And with the masses, Trump was going on at 5 o'clock. I'd say it was about 4:15-ish. And then you get right to the end, and they had this orderly line all day where you're going through barricades. You know, you're being cattle herded into the conveyor belts for the security checks, the lines, the turnstiles. And before you know it, the line just dispersed, and that was it. They filled the arena, and the security line we were in just ended without any announcement, and it was all for nothing pretty much. I was able to stream for 82 minutes, and like I said, bring back content that I'll need to edit and put up again. So it wasn't all for nothing. It was fun. Getting closer to the security scene. Getting in to the mall in DC. And that's, you can hear the Mustafa Macho, Trump's really handpicked one of the best in the world, right? And I hear the end, I believe, ceremony. They're singing the national anthem. So as we get into the mall and the wind blisters here, it picks up a little bit. It's cold. It just hit these little patches, as you see. A little patch of just shade, and it just gets ridiculously cold. I'm gonna have to stop the stream as we go in, so put the stream down so you can check everything.
They're gonna turn that off. So we're going through the security.
Put it down, yeah. So you might have to bow out for the stream.